Okay, hot steppers, we're going to peek in here and look at my sleep system. We've got the Sea to Summit. What is this? Etherlite XT. I got it in regular wide because I am plus size, and I believe it's about 25 inches wide and 80, is it 80 inches long? I don't know, because it's this inner shelter should be 90 inches. So I would say I think it's 80 inches long. I have to look at the specs again because I'm not here to give you a review. I'm not sponsored. I'm just a new channel starting out, getting my gear together. So when I get ready to go on my bigger hikes, my gear will be in place. I'm testing it out locally here. We have some trails, I'm near less than 6 miles from a beach. And this is the park that's just down the street, maybe a mile from my house, and just test out the equipment. So like I said, Sea to Summit Etherlite XT, regular wide. I've got my Nemo Disco. I think I got the 15. I don't know why, because I sleep hot, but I got that anyway. And the problem with my Disco, I've got all these stuffs because, I'm one of those people, I have to color coordinate. It had a little bit of fuchsia at the zipper. It's got like a nice bright chartreuse green. Yes, I'm one of those. My teal outer shell, and I absolutely loved it. However, when I went to zip it up, it stopped at my hips because my hips are wide, and I wasn't going to struggle with it and force the zipper up. So I sleep, like I said, I sleep hot. So I basically throw it over me like a quilt, and it works perfectly. If I get too cold, because I sleep on my side or my stomach, I can throw the hood over my head, and I don't have to worry about breathing into my sleeping bag, causing condensation on the inside of the bag and being cold while I sleep. Okay, and I believe this is a thermal rest pillow. It's a compressible pillow, and for now it works for me because, like I said, I don't want any plastic or rubber because I sweat a lot when I sleep. And there's my headroom. I guess this would be headroom up here to keep my head away from the mesh on the tent. I will get in just a second, but I just want to give you a show. And then I haven't adjusted anything. I've got my inches down over here. I'm just going to flip my air mattress over. Oh yeah. X-Bed, my pad up under there. So I think as far as, everyone is different. I don't think that I would lose any heat when I'm sleeping. Now, what I did do initially, when the season was ending, I was catching sales. So I bought a Nemo Aurora 2P because I felt like, okay, I'm plus size. I need my space. And, I was afraid and nervous that I wasn't going to fit in a one-person tent. So I'm going to show you that, yes, I can fit in this one-person tent. And I was going to sell my Nemo, but I'm not. So in case, somebody wanted to go with me and they don't have a tent, I do have the 2-person tent, and it does fit a couple of, I think it's 52 inches wide. So it could fit 2 25-inch wide pads, but I'm pretty sure I'm the biggest person that I know, which is no problem. I own all of me. But in the event that somebody else goes, maybe they just need a smaller pad or something, but they still will fit in if they had a 25-inch wide pad. So with that, my Nemo, as you see on my first little video that I put that up with no problem. This itty bitty tent is giving me the flux. So what I'm going to do is just set up my camera, and I'm going to get inside just to show you that, yes, I do fit inside of my tent and give you a thing. Now, somebody is going to definitely have to help me out here as to what to do with these flapping bottoms. I don't know why. Maybe it has been raining a lot, so maybe my stakes are not down in the ground good enough. But let's get me in there and let you check and see. All right? Okay. And show you, hi, I have more than enough space inside of this tent. I am so, I'm over the top. So yes, this is absolutely my first time getting in the tent. And like I said, I have more than enough space. And I'm pretty sure that I would probably, if I start feeling a little trapped inside, open both vestibules to get a breeze. Because for some reason, well, I guess they said you can pull the guy lines at the top to help the vestibule a little more or something. I don't know, but that's definitely not enough of a breeze for me. So I would definitely, like my feet, look, stretch it. My feet are not touching the wall down there. And I just wanted to see something. Okay, that's that. I could probably, nope, that's the footprint. Yeah, there's plenty of space. And like I said, I am a stomach sleeper. And yeah, how cool is this? Now, this is the Seal Poly outer tent. So the condensation, there shouldn't be condensation inside of the tent because of the mesh. The outer wall is it's a double wall. So the outer wall is enough inches away from the mesh that the wet would not get inside. I think if this was just a regular old tent, grab down here, grab a line, talk to you through my mesh. This is absolutely amazing. And so if I were to go up, my head this is the edge of my air mattress here with my pillow, and it's still not touching. I'm not touching. You know, my wide shoulders, my wide hips, everything it fits. I can't believe it, but it fits. So I've got room on the side. If I wanted to put something into the tent, like a dry bag or something, I can put my backpack right here in the vestibule. There's more than enough room in there on both sides, not just one side, on both sides. And also, let me sit up. Let me sit up and show you how much space. First, I've got to get I'm playing with dangerous grounds, you guys. I have 2 stakes and my little blow up thing in my pocket. And I was wondering what that was in there. I'm definitely going to have a problem with the heat. Okay, so we're sitting up. I think I'm going to need to pull my let me get over this. I'm kind of, and not, look at this. I absolutely love this. I'm trying to maneuver around in tight spaces and change clothes. I'm a retired trucker. I am prone to getting cramps, probably from a medication that I take and probably from being overweight, but doing acrobatics, which, yes, I can do some stuff, I get cramps. So this is fine. I was able to turn over got my, feet up here, my knees, and my feet under me. I think that one can be a little taller. There's got to be some, I don't know, maybe if I pull, I think this was some of the people's complaints about, mind you, okay, so let me just tell you, I wear a size 3X, a size 24, and I am 5'8". So I'm a little tall for a woman, and I think this is more than enough space. Like, really, honestly, all I would, maybe if it was bad weather and I got stuck in the tent, I'd be watching videos on my stomach. Excuse me. I'd be watching the videos from my phone on my stomach, or maybe reading a ebook or something. But there is more than enough space in here for me. I mean, I think there's more space for me than this big old sleeping bag, and that's going to be an issue. I know people say, "Oh, get a quilt, get a quilt." I could get a quilt, but then I don't want to have to deal with that. Like, the foot box for me is fine for this. And maybe I could, that's in there. I don't know what that is down there, but yeah, this is a lot of space. Maybe I should have got the 30. So maybe I'll double back for the summer months and get maybe some kind of sleeping bag that's just rated to 30 degrees. Because this one is way more than enough. And I don't really feel that breeze that's outside, because I know you see the flap there blowing in the wind, and that breeze is not coming inside my tent. But I'm sure if I opened up the other vestibule, the breeze would go right through. So this is pretty neat. And yeah, so this is my sleep system. And I hope you enjoyed it. And for you professional backpackers that have done through hikes, and you've been out for days, some days at a time, that's my goal, long haul, through hike. Let me know what I did wrong. I am here open to suggestions and how to do things properly. We do have REI that's close by, and the classes are always booked up. So I'm going to try to catch a class and maybe do a hike with them or something to get to know my gear better. And that's the main thing. You're not going to get it the first time, the second time, maybe not even the third time. But as you do it and do it regularly and consistently, you will get it, and you'll be just like the pros that you watch on YouTube and say, "Oh man, I wish I can do that." The people that you follow on social media, some of them don't even, if you look, they don't really show you their process. All of a sudden their tents are up. So I just showed you the whole struggle bus of me putting this tent up. This is Durston X-Mid, one person. It's not a pro, it's not a plus, it's not anything. It's just, and I think this is a second generation, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's made of seal poly, so if it gets wet, it's not supposed to sag, and the water just rolls off of it. If I can get it put up properly, because I really don't think it's supposed to be flapping in the wind like that. But anyhow, that's my sleep system, my tent, and come follow me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will do another video on my backpack. And then the next video will be all of my gear, my hiking shoes, the problems that I'm encountering just getting started. And, I live in a state that's flat as a pancake, but it's okay. I can get my miles in and the distance in and still, be somewhat ready. I have been on some little tra-la-las in foreign countries, up some mountains, up some hills, and I already know that it's kind of hard, but I've been like this all my life, even when I was super skinny. So, don't judge a book by a cover. And if you are a plus size person, I hope that I motivate you to come on out, because you're really going to want to see the rest of my gear video with some really great companies that have gear for plus size people. That initially was a struggle, but now it's not. Everybody deserves to be outdoors. More outdoors, please. All right, hot steppers, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you didn't laugh too hard at my shenanigans. Yeah, come back and see me. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and maybe, everybody will be motivated to get out and get some of this great fresh air, get out in nature. All right, kudos. Until the next time, hot steppers, more outdoors, please. This is KJ signing off.